All right, good job for those of you who made it here for the homework video. Hopefully you're watching this Sunday night before school on Monday, and it will help you, I promise. But again, starting out with, here's your equation with y and x. I'm giving you, first, to get you rolling in this class, 3 values for x to plug in, do the math, get y, and graph. Be really good at just being like a machine plugging in one number after another. The first random word is red. Red. All right, so here we go. Plugging these in. Taking that value for x, which is 0, plugging it in to the x spot, and then doing the rest of the math and getting that coordinate. 5 times 0 is 0 minus 3. That gives me, when x is 0, y is negative 3. That's going to be my first coordinate right there when I do the math. If I plug in 1 for x, keep going. Same equation, but instead of replacing that x with that 0, now I'm replacing it with 1. So 5 times 1 minus 3 gives me, when x is 1, y is 2. Plotting my next one. 5, where that x is, put that 2. Gives me, when x is 2, y, dependent on what I'm plotting in for x, is 7. I would like you to plot those for me. So 0, negative 3. Looks like this graph, I would have to go down 3 spots on the y-axis to get that 0, negative 3. 1, 2. And then over 2, up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And hopefully, for some of you who are good mathematically inclined, like I know you are, a line drawn through those points is that equation, and you can see I'm going up my slope each time. Over 1, up 5, over 1, up 5 matches my slope right here. All right, keep going. For these and the second random word, dog. For these problems, I'm mixing it up. I'm seeing, do you see which value I want you to plug in and which one you're looking for? Some of you really need to watch out. For the second one here, that first point, negative 3, that's me giving you the x value to find y. That second one, me giving you that 5, that's me giving you the y value to find x. So here I go. To find x, or to find y when I know x is negative 3. Plug that negative 3 in there. That gives me, when y has x being negative 3, negative 12 minus 7, ooh, that combines to negative 19. So when x is negative 3, the y number is negative 19. This next problem, though, I'm not plugging in the negative 3 for x. For this one, I'm plugging in the 5 for y. So here I go. 5 goes in for the y. And now I'm solving for x. This is a two-step equation. The first thing to do is do the opposite of this minus 7, which is adding 7 to both sides of my equation. I'm adding 7 because that's the inverse operation that will make these 7's disappear. This 5 and 7 add up to give me 12. Bring down the equal, bring down the 4x. And then your last step right there, the opposite of 4 times x, dividing both sides by 4. These will cancel, and that gives you, when y is 5, the x value has to be 3. Finish these by putting in the coordinate. So that first one, when x was negative 3 for that equation, y negative 19. For that same equation, if I plug in 5 for y, x is 3. And for those of you listening, both those points, even though one's way down here at negative 3 and negative 19, and one's over here at 3, 5, they are both on that line, I promise you. The line that you would draw if you graph this equation. Okay, last two more. Plug in 6 for x, plug in y for 10. Here we go. This one, even though the equation's a little bit backwards, still plugging in for x. So when I do that, 2, got my 6 right there, plus 4. That's going to give me what y is. So when x is 6 for this equation, the y number is 16. For our next one, plug that into the y spot. So here I go. I got 2x plus 4, nothing in for the x for this one. But where that y is, that's where I'm putting that blue 10. And then becomes a two-step equation. This is plus 4, so I'm going to do the opposite. Subtract 4 to both sides of my equation. I'm going to bring down that 2x equals 6. Divide both sides by 2. Gives you, when x is 10 for this equation, the y number is 3. And like I said, if you were to graph this line, both those points would be on this line. The third and last word is hair. Hair. Good luck.